Well, welcome back to the channel. This is a special video for me today because I am playing a new brand of baritone that I've never played before or owned, and I don't own this one, and I'll get to that in a few minutes. This is a Mahalo. And what happened was I walked into my local music store, Shenandoah Music, here in Winchester, Virginia. And I always go to the uke section, and on the wall was hanging 3 or 4 of these beautifully flamed koa instruments. So I immediately went over and started checking it out and talking to Matt, the owner. And they are starting to carry this brand, Mahalo. So I talked to him about, and we had talked in the past about possibly letting me borrow an instrument to take home and review, and that's what I'm doing today. Another baritone. Really excited about this, and really excited about this instrument because, as you heard, it sounds really, really good. So I want to do a review for you guys. This is the Mahalo, this is the Baritone MA4KA. And this is actually made in Indonesia. I was surprised. I thought it was made in China, but it's actually in Indonesia that this is made. So let's take a look at this. It's kind of a fascinating instrument. So here's our top. This is a photo flame koa. And I think that they have done a tremendous job on this photo flame. Photo flame is not a completely new process, but I think that Mahalo has really done a great job. So as you look at this body, a couple things. First of all, I think it looks great, but notice it has this pinched waist. A lot of baritones do not have that. As I'm looking at the wall, this has a much bigger body, but a similar shape to my Ohana concert. So it's really unique, and I really like it. It's a Amara ebony bridge and fingerboard. New bone saddle, plastic nut, Aquila strings, really nice headstock. I like this. Waverly type tuners. These are not Waverlys, but I can tell you that they really are very smooth and nice. Got to point out that beautiful rosette. And you can see the sides are just gorgeous. And the back, wow. I mean, it's really nice. It has the dots on top and the dots on the side. So it's really, in this neck is mahogany. The body is linden. Never heard of it before. Obviously they've applied the photo flame over the top. But as I look at the instrument and the way it's put together, at this price point, I think it's just incredible. This is really at the same price point as the Mahalo Baritone that I have reviewed and done a couple videos on with different strings, etc. This at Shenandoah Music sells for like $110. Yeah. $110. And I've got to say that this is the lightest baritone I have ever picked up. And as I was going around my cave here with all the ukes on the wall, this is not only lighter than any other baritone that I own, it's also lighter than my Pono tenor that I've done a review on. So I don't know what they're doing, but they are definitely giving you a well-built, nicely put together instrument with a slotted head, nice tuners, and notice on the head here, these are not plastic in the middle. The rollers, they're actually metal. So for $110, you're getting quite an instrument, I think. Now, one thing that I noticed when I picked this up in the store was the action is really nice. It's set up well, it plays good, there's no buzzes or anything like that. I'm very, very impressed. And on top of all of that, it sounds fantastic. Set aside that it might be a laminate or a photo flame, or it's not all solid wood, etc. Set all that aside. Can you tell I'm struggling because there's no strap-ins? I've got this thing wedged on my leg and I'm trying to hold it, and it's really hard to hold the neck and change chords. For me, it is. And that's just my weakness of playing guitar for eons and going to another instrument. I've got to have a strap. But obviously, this is Shenandoah Music's, and it doesn't come with strap pins, but they can definitely install those for you. They have a tremendous, tremendous guitar tech there who does fantastic work. He's done some stuff for me and some setups, and Brian is awesome. So he can put on strap pins without any problem. So again, this is the MA4KA Mahalo Baritone. They have it in soprano, concert, tenor, and baritone. Again, highly recommended. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to let you know the information down here. And first of all, I always forget this. Would you please, if you're enjoying this, maybe you've looked at my other videos, you haven't subscribed yet, if you would subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it. Hit the bell. You'll get all the updates, etc. I've got a lot of stuff coming up. If you would share this with other people, especially if you have a lot of followers on Instagram, maybe on Facebook, or musicians that follow you on Twitter, that would really help also. I'd really appreciate it. But what I'm going to do in this information down here is I'm going to put a link to Shenandoah Music's website. Their website's basically informational. You're not going to find this on their website. They have a Facebook page. I'm going to put their phone number. If you are interested in this, I've already talked to Matt about it. If you want this, they would love to ship it to you. You call, talk to one of the guys. They're all fantastic guys that work there. Let them know, hey, I saw the baritone on Vic's channel. I want it. They will work with you, and they will get it to you. So just tell them I want the one that looks like Koa, the Mahalo, that's $110. It's incredible, really is. So, great tone, put together nicely, great setup. I think it looks fantastic. I mean, I've had it on my wall for a couple days. best looking uke in here, no, without a question. And I got some nice ukes, but this is just, it's beautiful. So, Mahalo Baritone, made in Indonesia, surprisingly, which I think is great. A lot of good stuff coming. Pono obviously comes from there. And Shenandoah Music, Winchester, Virginia. All the information will be down here. You can touch base with them. Now, the next video will be a comparison between this and the MA4KA. They are at exactly the same price point, 110 bucks. And both are laminates. Obviously this is a photo flame and that's a laminate mahogany. I'm going to compare them so you play the same songs on each one, or parts of songs on each one. I'm not going to do a review. This is the review on this one. I will post the link when I do that video to the MA4KA. And what I'm going to do is play so you can hear the differences, if there are any differences. And you can comment about what you think, etc. So that will be coming down the road after this one. We got to get the review done first. Anyway, lots coming up. Again, subscribe, like, share. I would really appreciate it. And again, thank you to Shenandoah Music, Winchester, Virginia, for trusting me with this instrument. Just handing it to me and going, take it home, use it, bring it back. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow. All right, God bless you guys. I will see you in a bit.